Hello friends, myself Pratik, and in this session we are going to discuss Random Forest Classifier. Let us start this session. Random Forest is actually based on the concept of Ensemble Learning. Ensemble Learning is a machine learning method that uses a combination of many basic models, and these basic models are called as weak models to produce an optimal predicted model, which is finally considered as a strong model. As shown in this figure, here we have a training dataset which is divided into subset, and on each subset we are training a weak model or basic model. Here we have these three basic models or weak models. We have trained it on subset of datasets. So whenever a new unknown instance appears, every weak model make its own prediction. For example, the first weak model is making a prediction as X, while second model is making prediction Y, while third model is again making its prediction X. Then ensembler will aggregate all the results by using various techniques, and the most common technique is majority voting, where the ensembler will go with the majority. So in this case we have three votes from different weak models. Model 1 and model 3 is predicting X, while model 2 is predicting Y, and the final class predicted by our ensembler will be X in this case. So this process helps us to create a strong model out of many weak models. So here we are aggregating the results of various weak models to create a strong model, and this type of learning is called as ensemble learning. Random Forest Classifier is actually make use of this ensemble learning process. The only difference is that all the basic models in this case are actually decision tree. So we have various decision tree which act as a basic model, and every decision tree is trained on subset of data set. So these decision tree will make its own prediction. Then Random Forest Classifier will aggregating all the results, and based on the majority it is making final predictions. So Random Forest combined decision tree and produced optimal prediction model. Since this model make use of collection of decision tree, that's why it is called as Random Forest. As shown here, every decision tree is making its own prediction. We have prediction 1 from 6 basic classifier, while 3 basic classifier are predicting class 0. Random Forest will go with the majority and the predicted class will be 1 in this case. This shows the basic working principle of Random Forest Classifier. Now let us discuss the step-by-step algorithm for Random Forest. In first step, we randomly divide the training dataset into subsets, and in each subset we have m data points which are selected randomly. In second step, we are generating a decision tree based on these m selected data points. So let's suppose that this decision tree has been generated. Since we want to make multiple decision tree, so we will choose a number k, which actually indicates the number of decision tree we want to build in step 3. So we will repeat the step 1 and 2 until we have k number of decision tree. As shown in this figure, I am showing 3 decision tree. So the k will be 3 in this case, and step 1 and 2 will be repeated 3 times to create 3 different decision tree. In step 4, we are making our predictions. For an unknown instance, say X, we are allowing each basic model to make its predictions. So here we have k decision tree, so we will be getting k results, and then Random Forest finally aggregating all the results, and based on majority it is making final predictions. So these are the 4 steps through which we can implement Random Forest classification. Since Random Forest Classifier is based on ensembling approach, so that's why it is very commonly used classifier in multiple applications. One such application is a Microsoft gaming device Kinect. I hope you use this device. Actually, this device detects the body movement of a gamer and respond accordingly. The machine learning algorithm which is used to detect the body movements of the gamer is actually making the use of Random Forest Classifier. In next session, we will be implementing Random Forest Classifier on a given dataset. Thanks for watching this video.